At only 10 miles long, Marathon isn't exactly a marathon. But for those who love the water, there is no finish line. Diving, snorkeling, boating, fishing. Marathon is a true maritime community in the middle of the Florida Keys, the lower Keys and Key West to port, Almirada and Key Largo to starboard. Anglers know Marathon for its variety of fishing. Offshore, you can troll for sailfish and dolphin at the Marathon Hump, 27 miles out. Inshore, there's tarpon. In the backcountry, and along bridge pilings, with spring being the prime season. Around Marathon's reefs, including Delta Shoals and Coffin's Patch, life abounds. The reefs in the Florida Keys are under attack. Rising water temperature and human impact among the chief contributors. One place, strategically located in the heart of the Keys, is helping to restore parts of the 350-mile Florida reef track, one coral at a time.
We are halfway between Key Largo and Key West. Our lab itself sits on Florida Bay, which certainly spills into the Gulf of Mexico, but we have very easy access. Within minutes, we can be on the ocean side of our island, access to the Atlantic Ocean, the Florida Reef Tract, and the Florida Current that sweeps along the reef. The reefs are incredibly important to every fishery because that's usually the home for a lot of these fish or the nursery for the more pelagic species. So without a vital, vibrant, alive reef that attracts these fish to spawn, to breed, to grow up, and then move into their other habitats in their life cycles. Without those healthy reefs, you don't have a fishery.
One of the many roles of the Keys Marine Lab is being a coral recovery center.
At one point we had nearly 5,000 corals, and we were at close to 100% capacity. All 60 of our tanks and tables were full of corals. And they're represented anywhere from 6 to 10 different species of corals, many of them on the endangered species list.
The Keys Marine Lab is a hub for marine science academics and students from around the world, and plans for a major expansion are underway.
This facility has been here in Layton on Long Key since the 1950s, and it has had several facelifts along the way, but our buildings that we are currently in are 75 years old, and so our plans for the future are to actually replace these buildings, elevate everything with a brand new state-of-the-art multi-purpose regional center here in the Keys that still services the academic and research community, but also the agency partners as an agency hub and a community engagement.
This coral comeback is going to take time, but Lewis and the Keys Marine Lab are a core part of the story.